Mane fa na asema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
Papa ya Titi dinkomo. Ye dinkomo na one minister, rot minister. Yewra Agbodza governs ana one nenam. Na wotwa for ni bi kira yen. Enu ntina me wa say ye ba beda enyomedi. Construction na ekoso. Ya Titi any media guru subinam together with the honorable transport minister and a road minister story and one ye juma na juma no esweni oba ya wa haman ma yenko na ne yankodi nkomo so mo ba pie ya mantem no den na e ho ya
ka sure me joso
kwa me ka cha na junu say wo twi me condemn nti
na de wo twi condemn pa na me ka sure no say wa sada na
wo twi me condemn na me de
for the country ba kwa da bia ya ka sure no
me de masemu amenyame ya
yes ka sure be
yana epoya mante mu te sai mudu ho no
mi do epoya man ko ne ye ko te mu epoya mante ka sure o kai a woni mi say bypass road ye wo Accra Kumasi road no ya pay nyanwie ye na ehun yi ase minister be kwa akɔhwɛ se bia ewo mu enti ultimo se contractors no do na no wo ma precise ni nyina akɔyɛ sikasɛm enti minister ne contractors no asia na wo hwɛ genuine concern na wo mo raise a ultimo se kɛhye nyame amɔ mai pa ma ya asesa yɛn sa no anka amena ye betutu bia krom hanom a yenye ho hwe ka bedo esan se contractors no kire se sika was aban de ba na komodi tie compensation and se no matimi atoa adwuma no so no sika na ama enti o hwa kodongo a o bekai a o se kokwakuafo a na wo mo ho no atinkensen se bo mu dwiri wo mo no ba yetugu na ye nyina nim se aban be yedwumadie bi sai wo sika wo de papa se akuafo no na amakwan ma adwuma na timi akoso na ne wo ka se sika no abadada na wo ma sa contract no wentia
I see
enti ababa eka ega kwa so tie ba fufa what ekopesika no tia na ba ya makwan ma contract na timi akoye adwuma ade akwa honorable minister kan ya metimi akasa esem kwan ene se wo se nipa dodo na adwen ya wo mo se bia bypass road no wo mo be dey go ho esan express road na wo mo pese wo mo ye no and what there be eno na nya substitute wo de sesa na enye yi esan se se bia wo kokuma se na fa card na be si kwa nyina ma enwo so ko fa express road no
yeah
wo be to bypass road ya wo express road no be Omoko Kumasi straight and as a mutum ako ebi wa sugan fechima akoba enti obia obeka say aban eba be abandon sa project no because of express road no na say enya no
okay
na wo hwe anyinam express road sorry back and afa kodongo ni osina ni aban say ni bani ya no ko pesika ni wa dia contract say ni beta wo sa to site akɔni kura wɔn awie ne tan sɛ yi wɔ hɔ a ɛkɔlɛ petu ne dɔkɔ na ɛyɔn kuri ne ɛne ɛne nti yɛ ntum a ɛyɛ yi nti ɛwɔ sɛ wɔn deɛ n'aka mu wɔn nyɛɛyɛ no aban kɔfɛ sika no ɔde ɛboa saafoɔ no na contractors no ɛsan kɔ back to site mɛ ne wo kasa yɛ na mu ɛwɔ mfimfin mantam mu yɛbɛpie Winneba junction
okay
na yɛkɔpie mu ɛwɔ adwuma ko
ɛyɛ
and I call a apam Kurona Kasam.
Okay.
Now we do Apam Junction
and come
a lady from Apam Junction. And of course, Swed Rokuromo. Minim say, or Bia or Nimsa Quino. Menaka abortion road.
Serious.
Four pound by point. Menaka 15 months to Hanewa. And under the book foot says, final, ya contract.
Osi the ramp on kwai na ekopie su edure kwa France ekɔ nuem ekɔ achiase ekopie su do ne yedwiso
me pa so yedwiso na wona me so a asfalt train na e se me se ko tare guso
okay
Now we're young footy.
That's good.
Now we should see that contract and the year Juma. We're young for young Maripoma, the Lydia, honorable minister, the good food.
Okay.
Contract away the near breast, please, you know, a woman. As I say, Juma, air consent. Now, promise our dear minister, or make sure, say, timeline, I dear man, nobody so. Now, put over to year ahead of time. Now, you do pressure. And now they see a Ghana for what's that area handle for more FM. And to see I'm no Cassadia, Namta, my man, you bet you more a young Siamano.
Okay. Auntie Etiafo Amosha Fonina Anna Ye Cheguno. We are live on Facebook. Near Ekoswa OYT Ebohu for Ebohu de Roina. No, and yet I say, Ejuma John Dramani Mahama, road minister. War bono and ya de ketwa and to so bet me about Facebook nibi na wa ba be hwe bia ya kra 100.5 Filippo Kwabre Kase maba Ebenezer Mokto aba Nana Kofi Ahinkinsley aba David Glee Nate Kokoli ono so aba muina mombra na mombehwe bi mombra na mombehwe mombra di oh id yanko
yeah na sinya ga ma kwa ya se ya bon pa ya yo mo bi na sector sector Agbodza government for the minister for because country demand not from all demand not from na da bia yakoko ni nyina je ba ko pe ne ba metin me bi sa me wo se enti nyame ya dom ne awie sa kwan we nyina country dey na Ghana be ye what you say na enkofo bi press na mo ni ho enti da bia me kan say yes, I can come from my young or my penny John Ramani Mahama and support to dear what the who you done and near what the board president Mahama money for CDBiano or what the Buano. They said they are 38.2 for the more system and maybe I don't know your case. You're not a gun of 1 or 7 number of so not something previous or 10 for another. Community because of bad road, you know, we have to appreciate the Jumana and road minister and the president. I can't be more, you know. But not be a mother in Namano. Kaisen and Mahada, but what you say? A 1 year just one, and that's one casa, what you say? A casa where you contracted asphalt, the Guso, Nurse, Equine.
Okay.
So we should be a Ghana, a 1 hour. Let me ask you, construction stage. A Bayaka near movie near Koyamin. Ghana, you know, quite a year asphalt. That means, how can see a panel, a sobetic. Because if I don't want a wuno, and then 1 more month to transport to a Muniane, 1 more month to Koya business. Don't want to challenge, you know, bad road network, Yawa Ghana. And that's the reason why, Opia or Becca President Akufo-Addo, former president, a declared year of roads. Ghana for evidence of no because you need a here of my full every Ghana for endemu. And to some now, that other than Akufo-Addo, a declared year of roads 1, year of roads 2, year of roads 3. Now I say Ghana for no money say the sister or to say who is that energy you need. And see, Namia do mama way the other show working. Okay. And no one you need a work to a year ready. Where other video no life. And if you Ghana for your mother who say a Jumano and a air customer, Niaka Empire, but support. I bet me at the Abua buying or send a bayer. Your taxes not yet, and said and call waste to study it and maybe a chemono, a call waste and the year chase for a year uno. Every country so far so good. Currently making Aka say that's all in 15 months.
More central region.
Yes.
Okay, Timunya copy more east in Wahoo.
Yako is in a back.
My question, I'm asking Adana Mohaba Central.
Exactly. Until I make a choice, finish our brepa.
Wow.
And now from Yako is in a banky. Was who the rate of speed I ever call. Because or working with time.
Yeah.
So we have to appreciate a Juma or more than enough.
Ya na monna min kwa de ban yeden ya mo betete ejuma o mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene road minister Eboy sign amanfo ekafa ho
country the make na ka try say various communities now sa project ni lamu no What the kind of Mukana with Chama no move with you.
Wow.
When say where you be it, and I said they don't care. Your master is a minister about the inspector quine, and they are so happy. And see, what you say, almost show appreciation.
Good.
Enough for enough for more.
Enough for me.
So I'm not planning on making was saying, what's Accra, and I said the original capitals now. You will never appreciate the big push project.
Yeah.
Until Omuwa, rural and those communities, you know, we will never appreciate a Juma Cassia air costono. And it's project a Yama minister and then the deputy na a 2 and a mono. I was so who say and your project Ketua.
Yeah.
And your project Ketua. So I'm trying my best if I can get the deputy minister because I'm not going to join the Niabre. I just say, oh, yeah, it's present and then.
Okay.
So the can any deputy with me, Eddie Komoka Kra. Now, so far, so good. In the Asha Sonia, Jumano, Eti Airco, but what would you say? Progress womb.
Progress womb. From day one I will call Infonia where you actually videos I hold why I share near you wo enche asanko board dear bogo so and then important takrade dia which the ye fifi mante mudia weka Infonia actually and then ground way in actually say there is progress ejuma ekoso now honorable Suhini why free kakra
catch Ubasha camera videos now that was over the weekend and you could see progress.
Yeah.
So tells you the rate at which His Excellency John Dramani Mahama then he was our final so. Yamia Domitia, you want them to catch us a Juma minister and the deputy at Womotono. Nature said President in the near bread and you a minister which means a deputy minister of roads and highways, Honorable Suhini, where they are.
I know.
Honorable, good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
Nyamia don't patch on our way. And then Muchi condemns your band, the other family, I mean, I trade to Manaho. But so far, so good, Yako eating, Yaba Central. Progress, there is the contractors, Najumana, a first amount.
Mestra also that Metmaka.
Oh,
but I mean, we started yes from Eastern region, and as you can tell, Ghana indeed has become a construction. His Excellency President Mahama did not just say it for the sake of saying it. He meant it. It is like we say in the local language that when a blind man says he's going to stone you, he has his foot on it. Clearly from the Kasua, Winneba, through to where we are now, Jumako, to Aguna Swedro, to where we left off, we went to Tuam, Apam Junction to Tuam, and you can tell that everywhere is under construction. And I must say that the central region so far has been very impressive. All the contractors that are outside are ahead of schedule, even though some of them even reported to site late as February. They still are ahead of schedule. And you can see, impressive mobilization on site, different gangs at different places, and the quality of work is also being attested to by the people themselves in the community. And so, so far, day one of our central region tour, I would say the contractors so far are doing very well. I just hope that we don't have any surprises ahead. But so far, I mean, all the contractors we have seen on their various projects are pushing it to the best.
There's not like the Mariposa, right?
Well, maybe it also depends on some of the projects. But I think that so far, all the contractors on site are doing well, and they should keep it up.
All right.
Because, and you are right. I mean, His Excellency President Mahama is not sleeping.
Exactly.
And so, as ministers, every day, every afternoon, every evening, he's asking for progress. Yeah. And you cannot rely on just the reports that your directors are sending to you. They may be misleading. And that is why Minister in his wisdom thinks that we must be on the field every week to ensure that whatever reports we give His Excellency the President are reports that are accurate and that are a true reflection of what is happening on the ground.
All right, catch you a minute. So, our question for my minister there.
Amisa, what Bisano put that mame. Now me say, me Bisa Honorable Minister said there are timelines. So why are we expecting the completion of these roads?
Well, most of these projects, you can term them 24/7 projects.
Okay.
There is hardly a project that is supposed to go beyond 24 months. But when you look at even the progress of work, it is clear that many of these contractors will finish their projects before the 24 months. And the 24 months end at the end of December 2027.
Okay.
So most of them started in January or December last year, January this year,
Okay.
and they are supposed to be 24 months. So it's supposed to be, projects are supposed to be handed over in December 2027. In fact, when we were on the Winneba stretch, where you have, Nafemond and his group of companies working on, the assurance is that by the end of this year, they will hand over many other contractors because, they're already about 40%. They have done 40% of the work already, and they are in the first quarter of their 24 months. Wow. So it tells you that if they have already done 40% and they are going to maintain that same pace, it tells you that into the first year, they would have done like 80-90%, and that's completion for you. So many of them are promising that they will hand over completed projects to us by the end of this year. That's why we are also on their toes, not to disappoint.
Okay.
Wonderful.
I don't think I should be any
but I wanted to find out from my Honorable Al-Hassan Suhini that there are occasions that we hear that contractors complain that they've awarded a contract to us, but the Famekono, the l'argent, they could the cash, it's not. I want to know, or with my listeners, we would want to know that have you settled them, have you given them something, or they are using their own money, and after completion or maybe quarterly they will raise certificate for their monies?
I think that is one other aspect of this big push, vision of President Mahama that is lost on many people. Look, since he came into office, he's not had the opportunity to go to the capital market or to go to any external financial institution to borrow money.
Okay.
So everything that we have been talking about are locally mobilized from the taxes you and I pay. And that is why it is important that we monitor the utilization of these taxes. When we say we have paid about 12 billion Ghana cedis to contractors, these are monies that were not borrowed from any financial institution outside Ghana. These are monies that were saved as a result of the prudent management of the economy, spearheaded by the finance minister at Boston. So it is as a result of prudent management of the economy that we are able to make these savings to pay 12 billion of the about 40 billion that we came to meet at the road ministry. And remember, this 12 billion are paid to contractors who did work in the previous government. So this big push project are not even part of this 12 billion that we have paid.
Okay.
But you see, we were also very careful in selecting the contractors that were going to be on the big push project. And that is what people didn't understand. And you can call it smart, contract. Smart contract. You had contractors who had jobs, they had finished those jobs, they were not paid, or they were at advanced stages of completion, they were not paid, and they abandoned those projects. Now you have these projects that you want to complete or you want to initiate. So the smartest thing to do was to identify these contractors that were owed, that had the capacity to work, and pay them. And once you pay them their arrears, what will they be doing with the money? They won't take it to the market and start, misbehaving with it. They will want new projects. They want new contracts. They want new work to reinvest their money into. So those that we paid, most of them, we put on the big push project. And so they were liquid enough to go to site.
Oh, okay.
But then again, we also made it available. We made mobilization available, advanced mobilization available.
Oh, okay.
So contractors who did not even have that much liquid and wanted mobilization applied for the mobilization. And all those who applied have also been paid the mobilization. So
Wow.
there is no reason for any contractor on big push as we speak, to complain of liquidity challenges, the l'argent and everything.
Last crab de honorable. You said Mother's Day, Dominic Abenya MP, honorable Elukum Akurugu. Wobunkotoje express na kwai ni yakra. Radaruma,
we will do because we have to move. Let me just interject.
Okay.
We will do our best. In attending to many of the roads. In her constituency, for example, I know a number of projects are already ongoing. So this particular road that she spoke about, I'm sure it will also be given attention by the minister and the technical team, giving him support to decide the best way forward. But we have to understand that no matter how good intentioned we are, we cannot fix all the roads in Ghana within this period. But we are prioritizing and looking at the critical ones. And the appeal that was made will be considered on its merit. But there are other projects that are already ongoing in that constituency.
Thank you, Honorable.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Zini.
Okay. The mobile Hana, Yabasan Abed Yemnafe, Yakachi, the Ayatini Yama, Accra 100.5 at Yaponina.
Okay, Oba Payati Timeda was your say, can I mind to make no way? Yenda was it, Nayan Fauzia, or can be as ya, Yabekasa, Eddie and Como. At the way, acquire a cost or Ghana Hanumina, a cost of construction, who do a cost and I hear Danny dear, the Achemano, my women chat, Tina Bless, watching live from Mankesim. And also, Vama, how are you doing? Eric Intiamwa, about to Dubai, and I was Eric Intiamwa, and I'm Yamia Kojabeka, on also Namnin Good News FM, Obutu Kojokrom, Abekan so, and also share yen live. Over to me, I do a message about the message about making kind amount. Trust me, I will definitely read it for you. And Fabra, na making kind. We are live on Facebook, Accra 100.5 FM. Asamu Hanoma and Nami Pesa Mika. Na Asamino, you pay for say at near Debiano Boyno, and Aboyuma Fata Ebata home. Me started the trophy, na Misha. Say me catch trophy, I mean Turkey. Because every be poet to moi, a beto dra. Sir, Nyaya Frano, trophy, I and him say, ye Turkey no. And yes, Abuana, and yes, Anamna, and you Kunoba. Hey. And as Andy, I win better than I dare na yewi. Let him say ya week recum. But better baby, I said, Dabby. A do baby, ye beside who said, I broach them better on my yakas, I can send me a cook on you to Trabre and say, Yariana. But all the bopan also, the papa. O ma kike dro so kofres wa ne ho na makotimi na wo de light soup na onya fufuo bi to nchen a masanye fedigro. Now if my memory serves me right, in 1999, Anna Food and Drugs Authority, then Food and Drugs Board, Abani said, Abby, your friend trophy, no, over 80% are fat. As a dipari, another party near Konimua, it creates bad cholesterol. And this is a creates cholesterol bad one now. A man nipa who de anana pomu de no and dimu anti ebaya maybe si Ghana kra maybe se bisi ye na trophy there Turkey te but then was Turkey to I Turkey to and I will say my way na wonya o de bra Facebook na be hwe de we amame a hye de benim so ofiri nsa mo and sa won for na dimu akotene pa Odu wani chira say wo kwa volta na wo kwa akoso mu a before abedu adome ho no no oh trophy Odu wini ba Johnson kra dia na sai kra na wodu anka mo apam Johnson takwa di market cycle and Odu katia trophy na ya bi say since 1999 FDA for as one more banner trophy no. So we see Yehu trophy no abiribia. Yehu trophy time bia o de adoagire he afa ho na hwe. O de amiame enkran he ya o de ko cycles sisi a. The way omo ache na akon na se FDA enim. So mo ban ni sa ade we. for so many years na say was 16 mu aye huna adia na omo ye what were they waiting for because according to ahwehwemu no kire say this poultry product containing over 15% fat 15% oh taki na kasa de wunya bi na ka wunya ne wins na na ne nine na ne body na ba we kwame ade na yesi aye ne to taki te ante ne tunu na ya nwanko asa no ade ya mbaye na se kwame ade ya mbaye ya omdinya to ye friend sen
oh do omdi nya to be
ai
am friend sen
so wo
benfo ye bi
ai
oh okay
menim say taki the whole agric ministry one ma me bi won dua bi ase ka me koi trophy ne kando kono pa
agric ministry
ai kwa me
do trophy
ai agric ministry kwai ne ho oh kwa me enye trophy
unya trophy pa na unya fanti dokono a na wama ya mawo kusia kakra de jeni awona
odi trophy na contain cholesterol no fat ase ne ma no na wasan so edi kosua
na odi kosua sa wono na unya dokono fanti dokono bi no
uti anye kura kwa me unya post na ya na monko a
unya monko
o de beka ho
unya monko de wono a na ebeku yi so no uma meku na no edin kakra na unya na round by this side we make obi to bi sisi a so ti ase sina na udia
what me appetite but and then cause I'm not in a very good mood
when you pure tabi so that one trust me
okay there say fast sunsuma ba money dua
Otafija che
kwame ache
na trophy no ankasa onim se o kotogo a afra boda no uzo omtum
sa
oh trophy dia o ko akosomo
dia
akosomo no mo tom bi ne 1000
yeah 1000 and then ho dia
can say acheke
yeah
ene
abodo
again we ye chef dey phone baby FD phone go mo ni baby e ton trophy they do
na kwa mo mu ni baby o mu to mi anka o mu tumi ko yes say no be amara hu say fat o mu 15%
ukọ wa krom mankesim runabout
yeah
before we do runabout
station o mu ebi wo ho pa o mu ton trophy
so ti ase again ukọ kumase a in some way chidie no baby a new road baby a
oh but enim he akura mo
some kra ni some mo kra
omuton pa
trophy headquarters
the whole Ghana akwa say also Kako headquarters mankesim
yes
the whole Ghana West Africa Kako mankesim nti sa na trophy nso de na akwa ye ensawam
na oba ensawam trophy headquarters unya no kakra na pa no kakra so ti ase na ya ma omuku omumuku no anu edin we me cheche be bia trophy no
odu suhum down ho bridge na se wono mo
kwa so kakra
ebi wo ho de bayra na ka ho
yes o se ni na bayra ka ho waka suhum de ye nchia ye ma me ohenewa Lydia suhum MC sina oye juma over the weekend Sunday no the Mother's Day
okay
na eburuta
awosuhum wonderful
yes chiano again nkoko senior nkoko honum so
yeah
trophy ni bi
nkoko kwame
trophy there ya trophy who investigation so it ye ni be a trophy joint ni na hawo
yeah
what you say nkoko I say who trango kwana also crampon there
baby akas akese pake
attach so mo to
attach wo ho obi bread wo ho pan wo ahodo e wo ho
kofodia so see na so say kofodia so upe trophy kakra
obenya bi kofodia trophy wo ho pa
yes so FDA phone ni baby a trophy na wo they can't lie to us so mo ban the trophy 1999 nti mo ban ne ye no ene nine be payment na mi Lucas ka wa share ase kra
but kwa wonim say
no, they should come again.
Institutions in Akasa, they are not helping Ghana.
They are not helping
Ghanaians at all.
But if I don't want to say that they say crown, and yet now you can't be good. And say, and they say that they say
that they say, and ye na ye dimu benku dimu konkonte abeti ani tuoza avi kuka de kube wa busheshe ni ekeka hono. Kwa mse de okay beku ya nke ku yen yo.
No, nti Otafrija say FDA for education. Omunye education na omo enforce. Say trophy ye a ye ban na ye. Ye sa bom kai bi um say munjaiwe. Ye so no baby e wo bia de ba ko chichicho mu na. Na ye move forward. But they should not just write it say o ma throw their ba say trophy ma fat. Inti mumba ne 1999 mumba ne 1999 ekosi se ekosi se
2009 cry mfiesen 99 2009
you see
we are in 2026 27 28 29 saying
omunja do moyen
FDA should come again.
Yes, they should come. Now some more year proper education more person more sanitizing system now.
Kwame, me see so institution ba kwa nanka me do person ne omo ye adwuma pa Food and Drugs Board, then now Food and Drugs Authority. And the reason is this. Kwame, o mo akasa to be ba bonten ebe ba ne bibi. Na say onu say bi ba ye say friend say femudo, say de ebe nkola kalipo. Ye say wo no mo a Kwame, ade ebe ye wo no. Mete say baby no mo chicheche. In fact, in some part of Eastern region one more chichi be etu anamombe ba no kra mpo no asem ye interview bi wo ya me ye interviewer ye kwache amanfo aposifo e ka ho ye se ya che wa na ya je 30,000 50,000 20,000 15,000 ekosi isi ya sansan ya mike egukrom say itam na bebre na wo hono mo a ye consume as citizens to the detriment of our lives FDA for ya we. Yet they are doing nothing. They are doing nothing.
Enti Otafrija FDA for now nim. O yan mo kra mama be cheche nsem kra na nchira ho kankan bi e wo mo so.
Kwame.
Ena.
What that word ne de hash.
Hash.
Nchira ho kankan no but e wo mo.
Yes. So what for say ejuma wo. Nti
apart from what for no mebusuafo be ye 3.
But nchira ho kankan. Unya FDA ama wa be clarify there. Do man so me be to Facebook.
Yeah.
What you say?
Yeah.
We ma be say trophy nye fine. Trophy obi enim say ma fat. But then am ya fa ho. Mo
Kwame, the only thing I'm going to have one is say, almost one more banner, but one more am for so long. They have lost on between me.
Trophy so. So in Ghana, Ade e jaya na
Madam Bako Abusko say Ade de ne kum kwase.
Hai, Ade de uja heya.
Ade de ne kum.
Ozo nya trophy pa na de nya dokono a. Ekopa. Eko. Nti mo say ma ban na ade no. Mo nhwe ma info system ni. Mo ntimi wi na info system na mo jaya.
Acquire sa politics. Won say Ghana for agi trophy atum. Na ede odi di brodo de odi di bayira de
ana onim say o tu kwana o wia ekopa
kama. But let's also look at this. Yes yaba ni trophy no. Have we created employment? One more yes ejuma ni so no. One bet be nya bri ama omo sa akwa mo anu ana.
Otafrija but say oh yes arobes.
Akwa say be say adiko ni ahaban yo.
But men issue with FDA is most of my ban fair deal. Adenenye my facts. So mokai.
Juma we no bi aya besi na dia hwe ne ba obi na ye obi. Fine, but alternative ba na ye providing.
No, me dey say. Samusi say emwa yen apomudin embo ye nipedua na. Then mo clear mo.
Anti efri hin e bevro man mo. Is that coming from our port? Our harbors, our borders.
Macho say trophy. Open ne de na kese na. We Togo border no so.
E ho ne wo.
Afrawo. Oh, e ma no be ko free o.
Anti ho no mo ko free ba. Anti en fire port ni en fa harbor. En fa harbor dey ka custom for ebetime. GR for ebetime.
Na between Ghana and Togo. Ye ni yan immigration.
Kwame, they are unapproved route e wo ho no mo a e doso papa.
Me say Otafrija
from Ghana
ufia na Okotogo.
Togo to Ghana no unapproved route.
Ufia Okotogo e kwa Togo Ghana yeshie no so kakra station ka.
Kwame, people can or people may smuggle it. Suddenly you smuggle cocoa ya to dey be no smuggle cocoa. But no kra ni say if we are determined say ye be ya ke betimi aye.
But almost smuggle ye no. Almost turn in an open place, and you know, it's some ho, Makesimo ho, Suhum ho, Kofuri Domutombi. Where? Baby, so, and Okoko, and Najwa, FD for money, and me, Oko, baby, a cheap by Libya, Chufu ho. Maybe a cheap by Libya, Chufu. So, FD for no, and omo my proper measures. O from class o mechichi.
Kwame, what do you suggest is anka FDA for nye?
And America no. Omo dey about say no clear free system.
Omo chichi.
No. They should get the way the police administration no omo because trophy tanton na nimre pa.
Ante adia bia emma ya pomuden endimo no and they almost started so cramp down on one to appetition and spirit ya baby
appetition I then appetition
I say no so say your kidneys and your livers
na FDA for about abeka say
what I say no there because appetition so you say no there
because someone no more we approval
one approval
vetted approved by FDA kasa so in Jordan, Okoha, Obia, what the audience say. So just say, Onumbro swa, and I say would Nipedia.
Sir, right? Someone also argue, say, Chofi, Broswa, and I fat, no, I am more. Moderacy in everything I suggest that there should be moderacy.
I feel say Chofi name why, and I feel say no, wouldn't be name wa, Omomara to Mecca.
Kwame
said, Mukoya research say that is saying M1. Say ati amafo gusu ye that the same bi so mo ye
amafo that they want to us afina dey o kan
me FDA force should not come out only to say something so they say no omu njane sa mo ka monyo se we na mo say enya omo ye sa de ni am ko clear omo ba mo me kan be create a certain panic then think you say panic no and a man for no Ghana for baby do no you say they show panic and kasa clear go for free system who clear we are then na ma obi we say yes we na we munye nti the FDA for Canada adabraka omo sambre biom musambre biom na Otafrija say can say
meet you
rent commissioner Obuchuma papa I'm praying say ministry never support no from I think that from last week, I started with Greater Accra, Legon hostels net war. From there, and weekend, not me say we move to the Ashanti region, KNUST, hostels, no, and yes, ministry, na omo M1, cause ejuma all year, no, say ministry no tanichi, na omo shenading. Now with the kind of amount as some of the hostels maybe AJJ. When you say so million year, Emma awufo no ewuntimi ham. President Edi Abase.
Hostel fees no enye issue. Afi bi omutumo.
President Edi Abase mo amoko university first year for muntia. In say muntia na hostels for no ejia boarding.
Way I suggest, and I think it's Anka, it will be prudent. And can be best to say, or bad time be says he said, in out, and I say, Siciano, meaning, but say Anka, a Bayanka bad time be instead to say, or because you, I think Unya and Nipa, Osha, one and say, Bana, one influencer and say na. Abatana makamutiabo nakama rente. Well, even if it's 3 in a room, and I be a wolf in mebusu embimu, and 4 cry in a room, kwame anka normal. Because host office anytime, every time, omo increase no. But all the time.
According to the rent commissioner,
look at the amount that you pay.
According to the rent commissioner, Roger say, Yamra nature say, Ubetu a dime more. Either host or rent be our current 2 years.
2 years.
You are not supposed to increase.
Kwame, me I thought that rent control for Nankasari commissioner with my but do one here.
Oh,
no, they have laws. They have one more brow. They have regulations. One more that bad wants a rent control for. And if you're ready, Asia, I could feel ready on my catch and say, "Yeah, and yet."
Intina reset Abana in your rent commissioner.
Until rent commissioner, the my lip service and fan and number. I have a problem with Ghanaians. The institutions, there are laws, there are rules, there are regulations, yet we fail. Why should it be so? I don't necessarily fail. Kwame, me can't crunch now. A dying tea will be near to 2 on crying. I'm telling you this. You know. Only my story. A dying tea will be near to 2 on crying. Why should no? You find it to us. No, Kwame. There's a whole institution. It is their responsibility. Kwame, they are there. One more. As I say, no more to turn your money. Oh, Papa, you to message man or papa. And the way the Musa will yet one commissioner Awabe. But my question is, if even on one workers grab best support, and Manachi Vunigola, I don't see another question. Oh, auntie, sometimes you know a hard Embrano, yes, Ghana, we have a lot of laws, lot of rules. A be a punishable, a be a dear by dear, and so her to agree. Penifue beka and Kosia ga. Penifue beka sa and Kosishe. Anatima mufuano, and adisiano, and won't you. And that there are some areas, even Chairman Hall. Chairman Hall, can you tell me nim after one Sametiko Akachra will say, oh, where the year 1008, me last year 1005, a day. Assuming that administrator Branty be a friend of watch us here, war bonny bra. I can tell you be a friend of where we are school. What to turn your money, one worry, or Nikunu. A Branty be a semi out of fracture, it may be cried in a baton crying. A big crowd of the national service. Now, Kobo was upgrade the China. How do you expect that person to pay? Until the baby say, okay, Sadia Misuminia Quambia, Misume Via. If it's an individual company, a private one, Mevia, say I bind the end of Bobo, Crana, or Bevia, or Bamilke, a bansa. Yantigana, and I'm saying, JR Papa I'm buy what we is Ghana, yes, several billions of Ghana cities. Thank you, Koguni Pabotum. Wehu. And this nipa no wo man ni mu na se ne ho akyere no na wo bra. Ayesa na beba. Ayesa na beba. Ayesa na beba. Rent commissioner onye ne ho na won ye adwuma no. And one more the law enforcement agencies no so you ho na won ye adwuma no. Because the DS kan adwa na nka dodo. Ghana ye ho kyere yen. I thought I just said, chairman, na much any man say chairman, I will go with. Or see, catch na eja, what trying to call no upon a kakra. Oh, now upon a kakra. Chairman Bakupe. You're bad day. Oh, and your best, more year law enforcement agencies. One year. Last week, let me say it, last week, Madame Fubiti will be there, man, upon no frame, and I'll see, oh, catch me who watch it. I'm saying, Mister Ho. Now, when I'm saying, Miss Odia, Mister Demo, or say Charlie Braffies is here, and I'm a coy. A Daya would no to 600. 600. Ye pajamu, ye pajamu, ye pajamu, they call 1,200. A day. Ye pajamu. Ye pejamo from 600, one fan ko 700, one fan ko 800. What double no? Aden, ye nimbre bia ho. Ye nimra ho. Don't we have laws? Ye nimra ho. Ah, maybe a microphone adeka. Ohu atofo na ne kwa do den. Ohu atofo a Same honto na de kwa do den. Da bi same. No, complete the statement. Kawasam. On complete statement no. Ohu atofo na
na ne kwa do so besi dan.
Okay, we're done. Anyway, yada so video mo chairman I win gobit PNC amanyiko chairman executive secretary de ma Exporters and Importers Association and as Exporters and Importers Ghana o video mo papa no makati ada mesi ni fie de me so ma police ache me ne shoes ne na tade akura esoma me kura mefa
esoma mesera ma o 3-1 no wontimi se
sa ho 3-1 no so
me de masame onto wontimi se
hey okay sabe na bo kwa de
Adum, or the
I said many trials watch a kakra.
Ja. And Crabon sanity.
Can be the thing there.
We can't complain.
Can't complain.
Because Pensweni bedroom. A course a bow dine. 50 pass, Yan who mean in Tinipe.
A bit the DBH.
Yes.
A bit the DBH. Ebe fani sa. Sabi, ma me bi so. Papa ya. Wa becha Greek ministry hono mo a wo boa Ghana kua ye fuei. In the person of Honorable Eric Opoku. Ne ho te sen.
Onyankopɔ adom nyamfo Eric Opoku ne ho ye. Me no ka sei ene kura wo e kentampo a odi twende so.
Oh, kentampo.
Yes, e wo hono.
I see.
Na me anem no kura ni. This is the first time I make us say mene oswafo ebi to anamo anase me ye na boafo
Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo